Is it true that Diddy mom own your publishing?
Well, Curtis and me being under 18 on making a band, even though this is not an excuse, but me being under 18 on making a band, when after Katrina, when I wanted to leave Bad Boy, I asked to be released, you heard me? And I asked for my royalties and my publishing. And he basically told me go myself. It's cool. But I I had my lawyer on it, and my lawyer told me that the publishing is not in Diddy's name or in Bad Boy. It's in Janice Combs. And Janice Combs and Diddy Kids own the publishing of Chopper Young City within the band and Bad Boy South and every other artist. Janice Combs is the owner of all that shit. You'll think it was Diddy. You think you go on a war with Diddy with the coats and all this here and the civil suits and all this here, but you're really fighting Janice Combs. You know what I mean? And the kids. So when Justin and I have nothing to say about Lakeem Combs is because his mama was super cool. And I'm not saying that Justin mama wasn't cool, you heard me, but I was around when Kim was there, you dig? And that was a cool lady. Lakeem Combs was a tiny little boy, so he have no understanding of it. But with Janice and the Justin situation, how dude came at me, even after I kept it real, I kind of felt a little way like I can't wait to see this little nigga in LA so I can bat the piss out his legs. But then I think about it like, man, leave that little boy alone. But yeah, Janice Combs owns my publishing with Bad Boy South and Bad Boy. So I can never recoup that is because I was 18 and under and on making the band, I wasn't Kevin Barnes, which is my real name. I was Rodney Hill and I used somebody else's identity. So I'm not going to ever be able to recoup what I'm owed, courtesy of that. And that's facts. Sucks.
How does that make you feel knowing that his kids own your publishing?
Yes, it absolutely do. It makes me feel like I want to see them niggas, you dig? But at the end of the day, they don't know no better. I don't blame the kids for that, because Diddy was doing right. You dig? He created outlets, outlets for his children to eat, regardless of what happens to him. He created outlets for his kids to eat, whether it's off the backs of us, all of us. And it's not just about Chopper City. The Black Robs, the Biggies, all these people, Janice Combs and the kids own all this. That's why the publisher says Janice Combs Publishing. Facts. You think you're going to war with Diddy, but you're going to war with his mama when it comes to that paperwork. He makes sure that you can't get nothing out of him because he put everything in everybody else's name, which is smart to me. But hey, life is life, and you live and you learn. But yeah, my publishing is Janice Combs, Diddy Mama own it. Yep, facts. Sucks, but facts. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, speaking of his kids, Justin Combs, how you feel about him coming out saying that she was lying about him calling you?
Okay, so I'm gonna get this clear. Justin Combs tried to make it seem like uh Chopper City was lying about that. Say, bro, I ain't got nothing to lie about no shit like that. You heard me? There's no reason for me to. I'm chilling, and my Tay don't feel no way. But um, when he contacted me, it was a white girl Instagram. I mean, I picked it up. It was a white girl. So you did. I'm like, who the fuck this is? And it's a FaceTime look call. So when I picked it up, it was people in the background. I could hear men and girls. You dig, laughing and kikiing and shoe showing. And just Joseph. And when he got on the phone, I could tell he was a little tipsy. So like I say, I don't know if he drank or not, you heard me? But he must got the testosterone and the testicle fortitude to buff up enough to call me. You did, because the interview, you heard me, was just out. So he must have had the testicle fortitude to be able to call me and get through to me. So when you say, oh, I didn't call you on my of course you didn't call me on my You called me on a white girl And then you said you don't appreciate what I'm saying about your pops. And I said, fuck you, little nigga. Fuck you and your pops. But I felt the way at that time, but I'm listening to him laughing, Kiki and Jose and all that. And I'm like, I'm not finna be on his phone too long. I just was like, fuck you, little nigga. You dig? It is what it is. Fuck you. So I don't care what Justin Combs say. about what I says because I was keeping it real. You dig? And you trying to show, you dig, that Chop ain't got to lie about no shit like that. And number two, you heard me, you ain't got nothing to do with all this here. And I don't blame you because you're taking up for your fucking paw. I don't blame him. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Fuck him, though. That's how I really feel. Shout out to him, though. Curly head little nigga. He gonna lose his hair anyway in a couple years. Then he has a little nigga.
How you feel about the rumor that his kids is going around pressing people that's speaking on Diddy?
That's all facts. That's not rumors. That's facts. I'm not the only person. You dig? That's all facts. How do I feel about it? I feel no way because I know it's facts. There is no feeling about it when it's facts. That's just logic. Um, if I was Diddy's son, I would press people too. You dig? And no matter how that sound, whether right or wrong, and none of that matters, bruh. I would feel away. You dig? Cause y'all fucking up our lives. That's how I would say it. Like y'all see my paw back here going through the motions, aka like somebody should have grace and mercy for that. When this man has left people to die, the Black Robs, you heard me? That man, Black Rob, was a talented brother, had a smash hit, and he died broke. The Mark Caris, or Caris, or how you pronounce that. Mark Caris and Loon. Shout out to Loon. You dig? The things that he made rappers do after the Bad Boy situation of getting fucked over. It can't get our publishers and our royalties and our just due. You know, made motherfuckers become, you heard me, drug dealers and pimps and all types of shit and dying from diseases and all. And it's not his fault, you heard me, from how people died or the reaction or the results that transpired after that situation of getting fucked over. It's the fact that if people work hard, bruh, you heard me, they should get compensated for it. It's the non-compensational situation that results in people to do what they got to do from the reaction of his actions of what he should take fault for. And that's how I feel about that. And that's facts. Whew. Deep down, I feel a way about that. And I'm not really I'm so unbiased, but it's just the things that transpired, the artists. You heard me? No one has won from Bad Boy. I would say probably, besides respect to him, French Montana. I would say French Montana, of all artists, even over Biggie, has won from Bad Boy over every artist. That's just my opinion. For whatever reason. And the reasons I feel is I think French, and shout out to him because I got the utmost respect for French Montana. Yeah. I just felt like he played the game right. He played the game how it went. However the game went, I felt like he played it the right way to get where he needed to go. So however you take that, it's however you take that. But from my rapport with French Montana, bro, he always been a solid dude. But yet, he played the game right. Period. That's just how I see it. He played the game right. Obviously, we must say play the game right. Obviously. French must did what we didn't do. And shout out to him for doing whatever he did to get where he needed to go. Cause I don't know what he done. You dig? But shout out to him. Cause he's the only person that got out with a diamond record and, you know, doing everything he gotta do. So shout out to French Montana. Maybe he looked at everybody pros and cons of what he would do and what he wouldn't do and utilize that. You know what I mean? That makes sense, bruh?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a hell of a quote you made, though. So you feel like French Montana, he got more out of Bad Boy than Big?
I do. I think Biggie got the glamour. I think Biggie got the beginnings. I don't think Biggie got what he deserved out of Bad Boy, which is one of the main reasons why Mrs. Wallace has passed and transitioned with a broken heart, because he didn't get his just due of what he deserved. Money wise, I to this day I feel like that. And shout out to Lacease too, good person too. But I don't feel like Biggie got his just due of what he deserved for putting Bad Boy on his back. Because no Biggie, no Bad Boy, and yet it's still he didn't even get his just due financially. And I think the only person that financially gained out of Bad Boy was French Montana. Yep.